now we're bringing back everybody's favorite country. Yes, we're bringing back the Polish Lithuania Commonwealth. I'm sure everybody likes Poland. Like, they're just Poland. There's no way that likes Poland. Well, let's start. What do they do first? They invade Poland. Yes. You may say, what? Because they never had what modern day Poland is. They were gave land. They got lands after World War II they never had, I guess. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense to give a country lands they never had, just to push them away. Well, they managed to capture all of this land. Now there's no Poland left. We just got the Polish Lithuania Commonwealth. But let's be honest, they're great. And I think I might have ruined their borders already. Like, look. But I think Poland deserves their lands back. And now to find the true owner of Crimea. Yes, we'll find the true owner. It's Poland. It's always been Poland. Poland has the most rightful claim on Crimea. They just do. They need Black Sea access. And, well, they're very scared of them. So it's a big deal. With them quickly cutting this off. What's left of Ukraine. Oh. They destroy this nation. With their slow advance into Crimea. And now we see Poland Poland is Crimea's rightful owner. Everyone needs to accept it. We will give Crimea to Ukraine. Not Ukraine. We'll give Crimea to Poland because they deserve it the most. And look how much better their borders got. With Hungary annexing that. Why would they? Because they're hungry. With them starting a war against Moldova. You may think, oh, this is just simple. It's just Moldova. What's the worst that could happen? Moldova can't win. Well, Romania decides to join the war. And what are they going to do? Very little. But just slow down the advance. But with the edit undo. But with the Moldova offensive breaking out quick and managing to take the whole place over. Slowly they have to move into Romania's territory. Romania thought they had a chance, but Poland's already taken all their coastline. And well, they even take Bucharest. Yay. They managed to take Bucharest. And then Romania falls. Because Romania surrendered. And well, how do they divide this border? Well, this is what happens. They get to keep most of their territory, but they lose a big chunk of their territory. An important chunk. And no, not a 16 by 16 like in Minecraft kind of stuff. No, not that. Risk should just adopt a real map, honestly. It's not that difficult, I don't think. It probably is, but yeah. Why would you use a bad map? You're worse than that, like, a lot of stuff. You're worse than the maps are just those very inaccurate things. Well, they decide to go after Russia. Who's surprised about them going after Russia? Russia deserves it. Well, I mean, they don't actually. Nobody deserves this, but Poland does. Poland deserves every piece of land in Europe. Except Germany. Because, yeah. That does not seem to be great. With them marching out to Moscow. I feel like it's here. I don't think I took their biggest extent, because their biggest extent much further into Russia, I'm pretty sure. And much further into Ukraine. And then they make an offensive to take St. Petersburg. Which works. With them continuing this front, with the goal of getting it to move towards Kazakhstan. And then they come in from over here. As in this area, a lot of fighting happens. And Volgograd falls, followed by, I guess, Rostov is there. And well, Russia pushes them back in the northern part of the front. And then in the Moscow front, with Moscow falling back under their control. But as they done that, Poland Lithuania took over all this land. And then came back to push them back. While managing to take much more land, an even corridor across this area, leading to this area up here being forced to surrender before it's too late. Well, Russia decides to meet for peace. You may say, how harsh is a peace treaty going to be? Not too bad, but not the most lenient either. As they annex like these lands. Well, that's a lot of land. It's literally all the border territories, and then some. They even take St. Petersburg over, Rostov, Volgograd, a few major cities, and I think they even took over Moscow. Okay. They're overly expansive there. With them going to war with Germany, and Germany acts like they can defend against them. Because they believe they can't lose. Well, what happens is Poland advances in. And they occupy all of this. An election happens, I guess, maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? But they manage to kick their enemies out. And they literally push them all the way back. What? And well, quickly they move in, occupying this area. And then not long after, they continue. And them taking St. Petersburg even. Well, everyone's shocked. Poland Lithuania making mass mobilization. And they just keep mobilizing. And well, as they start taking over what's left, Poland Lithuania questions everything. But finally, they finish their their mobilization, and they send a bunch of troops over here, leading to an offensive here and an offensive over there. And well, they cut this off, with more forces getting cut off, with them following their strategy of liberate Poland. And they've basically liberated Poland. And then they liberate to the north, with fears of encirclement growing as they get pushed back. And a lot get encircled here, with the rest escaping. And they thought they were about to win. But they were a bit off. Just a bit off. As they ended up doing really bad. And well, as they take Germany over, they get revenge. Which you can see has just happened. Poland's revenge. Let's call that Poland's revenge, basically. It's basically Poland's revenge. With Poland Lithuania forming a great, mighty empire. And well, it went real well. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye.